Hi.
Hey, Victoria.
How are ya?
Welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun.
Yes.
There's no dog treats today because we're training you guys not to jump up on the table.
Here we are.
So,
Just
no rewards.
No smells.
That's right. Go play. Go do something. Right.
Yeah.
Nope. Off. And we are live again, Victoria.
Yes.
So,
We are.
Facebook's
What
building
do
an
we-
audience for us.
Yes.
This is episode number 256, Manifesting Love and BMWs just for fun.
Yes.
Good morning, Leah. How are you? Yasmin has joined. Andrew has joined.
Hello, Bob.
Bob
Hey.
has joined. Lynette has joined. Boy, we've got all sorts of lovely people like Alice joining as well today.
Cool.
Oh my God, we've got this show for you, Manifesting Love and BMWs just for fun. Join us live at the top of the hour, which is now Joe Weldon
Yes.
has joined.
Yo.
The show will be better with him here. Kim has joined as well. And
Hello, Kim.
another Kim has joined as well, like Kim and Kim, back
Oh,
to back.
Kim Heaps and
You see
Kim
that?
Brasic and Becky.
Good morning, Becky.
Howdy, y'all.
All right, Heidi.
says
Heidi.
Andrew.
So it's different time for you now, right, Heidi? Did I get that right from your thing? So we do our time change
in the
next
UK.
week.
Yeah, we got that a bit mucked up. We thought
Yeah.
maybe it was this weekend.
Yeah, it's right after my birthday. I get an extra hour to sleep
Next
in after my birthday.
Yes.
So,
Hello, how funny.
our funny. Good
And
Monday
Becky.
to you. Is it your Monday? I can't keep track. Yasmin. And it's Happy Monday for Yasmin. We know that because we could hit her with a...
Sorry, 20, we went to Rudy's. Oh, last night without you.
All right, Bob. So just let me know, did you get the extra moist brisket, right? Because if you get the extra lean, I really don't care. But the extra moist, that's yummy. So we'll cut your break there.
Kim and
Kim, we missed that.
Heidi from Brazil.
Hilda. Hey, Brazil. Sydney, Daniela.
Cool.
Oh, right. Now,
Daniela from Sydney.
I don't think she said something about Sydney,
Oh,
but I just
yes. Okay.
Hey, Virginia.
Yeah, you made it.
morning.
Yes, you did.
There they go. There they go. Chasing
Chasing
the birds.
pigeons.
That's right.
All right.
All right. Grace says it's Sunday there, Sunday morning, or something like that. All right, so it's our Monday, your Sunday, maybe Saturday if you're in West by God, Virginia. Love West by God, Virginia.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely. You used to be able to smoke there in the casinos.
Yeah.
And they had this great Frank Sinatra impersonator at one of them. So I'd drive like the 2 hours to get to the casino so I could smoke cigars inside in a civilized place in the winter, listen to Frank Sinatra music.
Oh, nice.
Just lovely. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. So that was Nicky. What was his last name? Nicky was awesome. So, all right. So, Victoria,
Yes. So we're going to read a question.
we got a reader email,
Yes.
and it goes up to thank you. I didn't
Okay.
annotate that.
Will
So,
I read it out?
Absolutely, Tamika.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tamika. and Julie.
And Julie.
You're
This is
just
great,
joined
guys.
just in time. The reader email is hi TT&V. Neville imagines sleeping night after night with his second wife,
That's right.
and it happened.
Mm-hmm.
He was focused on her being his partner, not another person.
You betcha.
I have a question. Maybe you may want to use it in the show.
Absolutely. Oh, yay.
Why is
I love
it
you.
that we are recommended to imagine our desire clearly when it's an object, as in having it, but when it's about wanting to be in a relationship with a person, the recommendation is not to have the object of desire clear? I don't understand where the difference is. Thank you.
You're my object. Anyway.
A lot of people bring this up, actually,
Yes, they do.
about Neville and how he did that.
By the way, I want to make sure we got the whole story. Neville and his partner were in a relationship.
Yes.
And Neville was imagining being married to her.
Oh, they were
And-
already in a
and-
relationship.
And she was imagining
being
being married to him. There was a problem. Right? This is where somebody has to type dot dot dot. Right? The problem was Neville was entangled. He was seriously entangled. He was married. He was still married to his first
His
wife,
first wife, yes.
and so they were imagining being married to each other,
Yes.
and something happened. But that's another story. But I want to talk about there's no difference. So, but we got to get the story out in its complete form. If you go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com, you'll see where Neville says she was imagining it, and you'll see where he's saying I was imagining it. Okay, and if you start reading the entire lectures, you'll see, guess what? They were in a relationship, but Dun, dun, dun. Right? So let's get that clear.
Okay.
All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Do you know what I am?
My husband.
A loving husband.
Yes.
This morning, last night, loving puppy mom got up twice till that bruise out.
Yeah.
Right? So by morning, loving puppy
12:30
mom
and 2 a.m.
was laying on the bed, didn't have any covers on her. It was just a mess, right?
Yeah.
So I got up first, and as I'm going to put on my dressing gown, I look and I said, "Oh, let me cover her with something. I'll cover her with something." Loving husband, right?
Yeah.
But she covered herself because when I got up, she was able to pull some sheets around and cover herself and be more comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's not about her as my wife. I will make her my wife. Okay. It's about me being a loving husband, her being a loving puppy mom. So I'm a BMW owner. By the way, if you want to drive me nuts, tell me that you're walking around saying, I am a loving puppy dad all day, or I am a millionaire all day, or that's not the point. The point is realizing, what are you? I'm a BMW owner. I was a BMW owner before I got the BMW. I moved into the state. We were loving puppy parents before Yasmin and Andrew gave us bachelor number 1,
Yeah.
and before Sandra gave us bachelor number 2. So it's always all about you. Tell us about your weekend, Victoria, if you would.
Well, yes, of course I was out in the garden again.
Why?
I'm building a paradise out there. It's just going to be beautiful, this next section I'm doing.
She's a lovely gardener, a loving gardener. She's garden girl, you get it? It's not about the garden, it's about her state. How cool. Odds are you want to see the garden. If you want to see the garden, odds are you want to see the garden because of how we light up about it. Get it?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to toss into the mix, Victoria? I got plenty more.
Well, I'm just thinking, so Neville was focused on his second wife, and the
Yep.
second wife was focused on Neville.
Yep.
But I think what it goes beyond, it's definitely the state that you've been talking about, the feeling of, okay, being married to him, but take the him out. It's
Yep,
that
totally.
feeling really that they would have bottom lined. That, yeah, I think a lot of people miss that.
Totally.
That even though he had his sights on her, Neville would have definitely just kept going into the feeling of being in love, in a loving relationship, and how good he feels, like all of that.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, got it.
You get that Neville's the kind of guy, when he's on stage, he's probably feeling, and you can hear the love in his voice. When you have love in your voice, you're not going to go home and just look at a book. Odds are you're going to go home and say, hey, honey, how you doing? Right? Oh, good. How was your time on stage? You get it?
Yeah.
So there's a comprehensiveness to it all. So I'd like
Why though? Heidi's probably missed
Why
this
though?
bit.
Don't know what that's associated with. Keep typing, Heidi will catch it, hopefully.
That is,
So, I want to talk about changing states. Okay, ready?
yes.
Okay, it's got to be him.
Oh.
Okay, we'll call that the Craver. It's got to be him. He broke up with me. He moved across the world. Blocked me on Facebook even. And is happily married now, but I know he'll be the one to satisfy me.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll be happy.
And by the way, this can be a guy saying it too. We get the same thing. It's got to be her, right? For some reason, she wants nothing to do with me. She's got a PFA against me, a court order, won't let me within 500 yards of her. Block me on Facebook, but I know it's her. She can make me happy. Got it?
Yeah.
Compared to, how can I give to you? What can I do for you?
Yeah.
How many times a weekend do we...
To each other that way.
Yes.
Yeah, and the pups.
I just want her happy, right? So in manifesting love, we have 5 steps, or actually 5 phases. Each phase has a step or 2 in it, probably, depending upon how you look at it. But the first step is imagine them happy. And this works even cooler if there's not a specific him or her. I had a lady once, right? So when I put together the package, I did it from a male perspective because I've got a penis. right? Yeah, I said the P word, guys. Okay, because I have one, I made it from the male perspective because it's, I'm a straight guy, right? Nothing wrong with people that don't have PPs and aren't straight, but it's easy for me to go, all right, so what I want you to do is close your eyes and imagine her happy. Get it? It's easy for me to do this because this is what I do. I imagine her happy. And I notice there's 5 tons of cow poo over there, and she's working over there. So you know what I do? What do I do?
Bring the cow poo over.
I bring the cow poo over because she wants to sling it and do things, and I've got muscles. Right? So notice this. So by the way, so I put together the course, I do the 45-minute recording and the handout, and step number 1, imagine her happy. And so this lady writes to me and she goes, listen, I don't like this. And let me tell you why. Because you keep saying imagine her happy, and you could have said 50% of the time imagine him happy. And so I wrote back and I said, all right.
Imagine the other person.
So you know, next time I do something like this, or if I update it, I'll have imagine him happy in order to help people like yourself out. And I wrote back, and then she wrote back and she goes, oh no, it doesn't bother me, but it might bother somebody, especially if they're not straight. Right. So I wrote back, okay, I got it. So if someone hypothetically is not straight or wanting a her, and I got relationship with her must be hell. Get it?
Yes. Yeah.
Because she's not imagining me happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine her happy. Get it? So how much fun can you have this? So here's the master state shift hidden in that program. Ready? I want you to go from being a craver. I know he'll be the one that makes me happy. Okay? Mm-hmm. Or I know that she'll be the one that makes me happy, or whatever, right? I know he's the one. To how can I give to you? Because if I'm going, you'll make me happy today. Yeah, freaky.
So Heidi's just said, yes, I can imagine him happy. Why can't I imagine him happy with me?
Cool. The other steps of the course explore that without making it... In step number 2, we mention imagine him happy at arm's distance. In other words, people will find ways to muck things up and that are just so creative. Every time I imagine him happy, I see him with her, then her, then her, then her, then her, then her, then her. Well, you're adding all that in. I'm just saying imagine him happy. And I say imagine him happy close to you. Whether it's a him or not a specific him, but imagine someone happy close to you. In other words, you're not standing at a distance looking at people through binoculars 4 football fields away and seeing them happy, right? Yeah. And you're so far away from the happiness. Versus, imagine them happy. Imagine close by to you, them happy. Even if it's not a specific him, what's it feel like to have someone that you love happy? You know, a lot of couples, they imagine that she's never satisfiable. She's never happy. Do you get this? Have you seen this? You've been in relationships before,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you noticed this?
Oh, noticed it. Yep.
All the time.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So here's the thing, right? So if I imagine she's happy, by the way, I'm not imagining I must make her happy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just imagining her happy.
With me,
or she's only, you get
yeah.
it? All those weird things that people add into things versus if you love someone, odds are you want them happy. Compared to if you crave someone, he will make me happy. Get it? And that's why they run.
I think also for Heidi it was, why can't it? So yes, imagine them happy.
Yep.
And imagine yourself happy in a loving relationship, but like don't have any face there.
Sure,
Do you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Even better.
Just feel like, oh God, I love being, in a relationship. Like I was saying about Neville and the other woman, they wouldn't have been focusing on the other person. It would have I just love feeling this love. I love giving love to the person I love. And just,
yes.
Yeah.
How simple can you let it be?
I missed Virginia's comments. Yeah,
Kim said, what about when you imagine him happy, a specific person keeps coming up in imagination? Are you in a relationship with him? I'm really big on not making this about manifesting them. If a specific face pops up, I don't care. But if you're going, okay, I'm imagining it's him to get him to come to my life so I can be happy,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't expect her to make me happy. But she gives to me constantly, just by being her. So, but if I go, all right, I am not satisfied with life. Go for it. Right, go for it. Come on. I'm not happy.
Well,
Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
I can't help you.
Yeah, you get it? Versus,
Yeah.
you know what? Like Victoria said, I feel happy. And I love imagining her happy and going, yeah, you know what? It's a wine o'clock.
Yeah. I like the wine o'clock.
Let's bring her wine o'clock. So Kim says, no, I don't want this specific Kim, but his face just keeps coming when I'm imagining. Cool. Run with it.
Yeah.
That's what's cool, because maybe it's someone with those qualities, maybe whatever. But it's like so as long as it's not I'd be craving him, he'd be
Yeah.
make me happy.
Yeah.
If a specific face pops in, cool. You just let it run. By the way, when it comes to imagining, let me scrap that. All right. So,
yes, just said as well how she had been one of those people a few years ago, and
Yes.
how dependent her happiness was on Andrew. And yeah, I've been. Well, I'm sure we've all been there.
yes.
Like, just wanted something so bad. For me, it's always been the wants been severest when I've been in a relationship with someone, and then that relationship's definitely moved on.
Yes.
But I refuse to see it. No, he'll want me. Sorry, Bubba. Don't mean to yell. It's just, and it sucks you in. It just sucks. And like the whole mind, you just stay up in your mind the whole time. It hardly ever comes down here. It's
You
just
don't
like
make that 18-inch adventure.
no, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I just wanted to acknowledge Yaz for saying that. Yeah, exactly, says Virginia.
Taisha just shared the show. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a few people. Bruce, I think, said he'd watched the refund, and I think Adam or someone said
Cool.
maybe it's getting too late over there or too early.
Yeah, it all depends where you are or where you're not in the world.
Yeah.
So, 5 phases in manifesting love. This is the crass commercial part, guys.
5 phases.
Yep, there's 5 phases in it. The first phase is imagine him happy. The second phase, or phase 1B, is imagine him happy close to you. By the way, especially if you don't have somebody in mind, okay? There are people walking around going, nobody likes me. Everyone's uncomfortable imagining or around me, so I'm imagining my soulmate. Imagining someone close to you physically that's happy. Huh? Get it? This pack is about much more than just a manifesting love. This is so cool. Okay.
Don't get that. Can you repeat that?
Sure.
So
So I mentioned about imagine them happy, whether
yeah, and
there's a
then
specific
imagining
Kim or
them
not.
close to you.
Imagine them happy at arm's length.
Yeah. What was the soulmate bit though? How did you tie that in just then?
I don't know what I said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But the whole thing is that there are people I got it. So that they're going, no one's ever comfortable around me. They're always awkward around me and standoffish. But I'm imagining my soulmate. Happy, close to me.
The only one in the world.
The only one. Right? You get it? Now, somebody mentioned about attachment. I have no interest in attachment and detachment other than how Neville taught it, detached from the old you. But what I'm fascinated about is complication versus simple. Simple is, I'm happy. Okay? I'm happy. You get it? I'm a happy guy. I'm a fun guy. So...
No, I like that, Julie. So when she met the man that married her, she wasn't even looking. And
Totally.
how
Totally.
often is that always the case? We're happy in our own skin. We're doing
Yes.
the things we love. We love, love the people around us in life. We wasn't even thinking about a mate, and bang.
Yeah, you can relate?
Yes.
Yes.
That's how I met 20.
So check this out. There's the craver state and the giver state. Write these down.
The Craver state.
Craver state. Maybe you're the one that will make me happy. Or, I met a guy. He's the one. All right?
And
I
that's when
hate
you
those
run,
emails.
run.
Yeah, I know he's the one. We've been dating for 3 weeks and I know he's the one. And invariably, unless they shift out of that, from the craver, right, to the giver state. How can I give to you? Get it? By the way, you get, I'm not craving. Victoria, we've got 23, 24 live people watching the show, and we tend to get 500 people per show. I'm not craving more people to watch. I just want to give. We get here, we come here every morning to give. How can I give to you?
And Bob, thanks for giving back by sharing the show. I noticed you did as well.
Hoo-ah. So,
what's Heidi got? The question?
it was not about meeting new, it was about husbands. Don't get it. Yeah, by the way, so let's assume if a relationship is not where you want it, imagine them happy. And watch what you add to it. Because this is where we keep going back to simple. If I'm imagining someone happy, that's done. Oh, but they're happy 4 football fields away or halfway across the world. Oh, tell me about other people in your life that are happy. Well, there's really nobody. I mean, there's this friend of mine on Facebook that lives in Turkey, right? And I live in Kentucky. They're happy. You get it? So I want you to notice, what are you adding in? Because people add in complication and distance and all sorts of weird things versus happy. So, we got Matthew. Thanks for sharing the show.
Matthew.
And 3 others shared the video. Cool, guys.
Yeah.
So
we missed someone to thank, but because we got the other 2. So again, I missed a comment then from someone else, unfortunately. Sorry, I was looking the wrong way.
So Craver to Giver.
Put you
Make
down.
that move. Okay? He'll make me happy. They're just going to run. They'll buy my book. Yeah. Dear Joe, please buy my book. Dear Joe, please buy my book. I get people offering me free books if I do a review, and I tell them, look, I'm too busy. And I had one guy send me 7 emails saying, look, are you going to read my book to give me a review? And I told him, no. Right? You're chasing me, pal. Okay? If you send me the thing and I read it and it looks interesting, I'll read it. But he's not imagining me happy. He's imagining him getting a review. You get it? There's the difference.
Yeah.
Instead of craving, give. And that's, and again, if you discover that, dive into the program. It's 12 whole bucks, right? If you dive into this and everything we shared today, you discover, when I choose to give, when she chooses to give, everyone wins. Because you can't give what you don't got. Let that be the one that ties it all up. I can't imagine her happy if I'm disgusted with life. I am unsatisfiable. I'm going to take her wine. Maybe she'll come inside and be friendly then. That'll make me happy. Couples that live like that.
Yeah.
Versus, you know what? I'm happy. I'm geeking, having fun, playing with the pups, doing my thing, hold a bunch of poo over. She looks thirsty. It's close to 1 o'clock. Let me give to her. Because I can't give what I don't got. And if I'm satisfied and satisfiable and happy, I can give that to her. But not really give it to her. I imagine it for her. And be in a relationship with her where we're not craving. The reason I'm miserable is her. The reason I'm happy is her. There's only one cause. What are you feeling? Guys.
Virginia said, brilliant. Joe said, Craver wanting a review. Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah. 7 emails, Joe. The last one was yesterday. Like, seriously. I mean, it's like, are you going to read it or not? What? You're giving me a free PDF that's 200 pages long, and you're harassing me to read it, right? I'll give you a review, right? Boom.
Grace thanked you for giving.
Aw, thanks, Grace. Cool, we love you guys.
I love giving, says Tamika. I can't give what I don't get.
What I don't got.
What I don't got.
Yep.
Oh.
And remember what you are. What does Neville say about love? Yeah, only the loveless seek love.
Yes.
Okay, what you are is love.
Yes.
And when you get that, and what you are gives life. When you get that, it's like, what am I giving life to with her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's give her a wine. Let's toss some moo poo around. Boom.
The more I give, the more I have. Yep.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're growing. Yeah.
So, shall we tell them where to go?
Well, just one thing.
Yes. This is great.
We can't see it, but if you look left, top left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, look up there. Not now. But on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a little eye that pops up. It's the letter I. Punch that if you're watching this on YouTube. It'll pop up now. It'll pop up in other videos. But if you see a little eye up there, just poke that, okay? Because we're having some fun there.
Like the logic, good one, Kim. Yes,
Cool.
and love. I love that.
So, freeneville.com. While you're there's a box that says Manifesting Love, if this is what you're into. If you don't got it, get it. Even if you're not trying to manifest love, it's a darn well-structured little thing that you can apply to everything. go get Manifesting Love. It's $12, right?
Yeah.
That's called
Dirt cheap.
dirt cheap. That's called a cheap pizza from Domino's, and a couple cans of Old Milwaukee Joe.
Oh.
16-ounce pounders.
Yeah.
Welcome to my childhood.
Okay.
Right? So, all right. FreeNeville.com. Get the Manifesting Love thing. You'll see a little thing, Manifesting Love. And you just, click. All right. And thanks for sharing the show.
Yeah.
I guess.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Do we want to mention?
And let's talk about what Tuesday's show is going to be about while we're here.
Oh, we know.
It's going to be about imagining lovingly for others.
Well, that's good.
All right.
Sort of ties in with today.
Bada boom.
Facebook is my choice for 20 MB. Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, Tamika knows about Old Milwaukee. That's right. It'll curl your hair. Well, not curl. That's right. Old Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
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 The cheap ones were the pounders. There was a pound of beer in one can. And if you got to the bottom, if it was still even remotely cold, you were getting a buzz on pretty quick. It was just terrible cheap drunk. So, teenagers. That's right. All right. Love you guys. Leave a comment. What were your best bits? What'd you learn? What'd you learn about you? FreeNeville.com, Manifesting Love, little psht.
Yeah.
And
if you go to YouTube, I know someone, it was probably Joe, because I think it was in capitals, he said he likes doing just from Facebook. But go to YouTube and check out the
little eye thing. It won't
really
be on
cool.
today. Well, it'll be on today's show sometime today. But if you go to show 255, you'll see the little eye
last
pop up.
one.
So
you'll
check
see
it out.
what we
So
mean.
it's to the left.
Okay.
Left that
And
way for them.
did you want to mention leaving a voice message?
Tomorrow
We'll mention that.
we've got some really cool
Okay.
stuff going on. So you can leave us little voice messages. It's cool.
Yeah.
So pick around, you'll find that.
All right.
All right. Heading to the dog park. We love you guys.
Yeah.
And I saw, I think, G-Jack Live mentioned about Old Milwaukee on ice. Ooh.
Okay.
Love you, pal. Have a great day, everyone. See you at
Blessings to you all too.
FreeNeville.com.
See yous.
Iron City. Yeah.
What's Iron City?
Iron City is beer made in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Now the one, Shirley Jones, right? We all know the Partridge family.
Cassidy. Yeah.
So Shirley Jones came from Smithton, and they made a beer in Smithton, and they what was it called? But they made a dark beer for just like a year or two. Oh my God, it was good. I mean, it was like drinking molasses. But
I leave a message.
cool.
Did you?
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. Cool. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you at FreeNeville.com.
Yeah.
Manifesting Love.
See you.
Ooh,